Good morning. It's Saturday morning, October 3rd, 2020, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophfronia. Welcome to the autumn woods. So with the news this week, actually yesterday, I was thinking, what could I possibly talk about that would, I don't know, fit in with what's been going on. I'm working on a new novel, and it occurred to me that the thing I could talk about today, which is something I'm thinking about as I work on this first-person narrative, is the unreliable narrator. I'm thinking about what can happen to your fiction when it's narrated by someone who does not have credibility. And it's actually fascinating. So I started looking into this. I've never written with an unreliable narrator before. I always had the feeling that it would kind of muddy the story. But in looking into it, I've learned some interesting things. So an unreliable narrator, a term first coined in 1961, can be of three types. The unreliable narrator can be purposefully deceitful, like Alex in the book A Clockwork Orange. Or you could have a narrator who is unintentionally unreliable because they have perhaps a mental disability or an addiction. You also have unreliable narrators who just don't have information, or they're simply naive. So Nellie Dean in Wuthering Heights, couldn't possibly have all of the information about what happened between Catherine and Heathcliff. Forrest Gump is an unreliable narrator, but not intentionally, because of his disabilities. So an unreliable narrator actually hooks the reader. I've learned that a reader is drawn into the story by the unreliable narrator because they're interested in finding out what's the real story. So the thing that you as a writer, if you choose to use this particular tool for your fiction, the two things that you need to do are, number one, make it clear why the person is unreliable, and number two, leave enough clues for the writer to follow the trail. There's a temptation to kind of hold back information and then spring it on the reader in that deus ex machina kind of way. And that can make readers feel cheated or disappointed. So you want to leave a lot of clues, a lot of information along the way. So I'm going to keep walking and thinking about this. I'll be working on my novel all day today. Good luck in keeping up with the news and staying positive and staying creative. I'll see you next week. Enjoy the autumn. Bye.